Okay, welcome back to Inside the Game. I believe that was one full minute. In respect of Rage, formerly of Clan Pal and PT, and we wish our best wishes go out to his family in this difficult time. So, we're live on Village with TosspoT and djWHEAT, and well, we have ourselves a real treat we'll find. And you know, many people are always looking for the last time that, you know, this will be the last time we find it. Well, it's not going to be, because RTCW will never die. And keep coming back to reviews these excellent games. Actually, we're going to kick this one off straight off. So,
prepare to fight.
So why don't you take
prepare to fight? Yeah, that's right. You take it away, Toss. Do what you do best.
Fight. Here we go. We'll give you a second, but just a moment. Starting off on the Axis team, we have Max, djmote, Arno, Kritos, and maxuh, and the allied side of one.soldier with chronos, merlinator, crumbs, skitz, juncie, and sharky make their way along with 3 players straight across towards on their route towards the tavern. Juncie is going to lead the way with the Pantherfaust. We know what he can do. We've seen it on ice, and he is about to wield that Pantherfaust. Strikes into the back wall, misses absolutely everyone. And here we go in towards that main entrance and off that tavern. We have Sharky with a quick revive going in, and Chronos is going to try to make his way across towards right side. Last man standing. We have Pantherfaust, and it's Arno in there as well. Nothing doing, and it looks like the Supermen have come up with the super ability of killing every one.soldier player without reply. All that went down was Teamco revives, and that was quite the tavern defense.
That's a nice way to start off the first initial rush or push, if you will, in this game. Already we'll see them now respawning and make their way to the flag. We're going to see the first one, Crumbs, make his way in, and well, he'll go in through the tavern, and now coming around, we'll meet up with Sharky. Sharky avoiding a couple grenades. Going to go through there now with the help. He does drop Super Edge, and so some health packs will come out from Crumbs, and this two-man team will continue to make their way in. maxuh drops Crumbs, and skitz also goes down. So, well, what will Crumbs be able to do after the revive? Absolutely nothing. And I'm not even sure if the flag has been taken as of yet, the initial flag. It looks like no, as an indicator on Wolf is telling me. And so far, Super continued to dominate the Axis side of the map. Will they be able to get in? Nice revival there on kritos, and they will continue. Panther does come out by juncie. He'll grab 2, and that might give them an open road to get to that flag and take that first checkpoint.
It's going to be merlinator to grab the flag. I've been watching him as he's made his way through the tavern and has made his way all the way to that northwest courtyard, right behind the tavern now. He's waiting on his allies' respawn time. He's screaming, "I've got the flag, I've got the flag," and he is going to jump across and grab that any moment now. He's got 4 seconds until allies respawn. one.soldier has the flag now. Self-kill, there you go. And surprise, as the one.soldier team spawn right up behind the Axis team, and it's a question now of how are they going to get forward. Just one engineer, it's all on Chronos to make his way forward. Kritos with a grenade, G hands down Crumbs, and will make his way in. We have a dynamite on that main on that gold crypt, and Sharky will quickly get a revive. Yes, he will, just before maxuh is coming to get the game. And now we have maxuh coming back to try and finish off. Not going to happen. One dynamite in, job done. Pantherfaust, 1-2 down from Arno. Sharky and Chronos blown away. Junkie's down as well by Edge's MP40. Do we have an engineer? Yes, we do. It's Mote, and he will quickly go in, put the pliers to the test, and Edge is going to cover his backside. They cleared the danger out quickly and recovered the flag. Brilliant recovery, and here on 7 minutes exactly, very nicely done by the Supermen team.
Max doing a good job by pushing up towards the allied spawn and trying to take out a few of them. He does manage to take one out, but the other will be revived, and that will leave a 4-man push now on the way over to the flag. We're going to head on through the tavern right now. We'll meet up in a crossfire. All go down, but they are instantly revived, and now they will have another shot to attack this flag. Sees one behind him following Crumbs. Crumbs coming in, and with the duct, Thompson, he does manage to take him out, and they reclaim the northwest courtyard. So now going down underneath the last time, a couple grenades coming from the past. Crumbs making his way up quick. Does drop a grenade out into the graveyard, and Chronos now will make his way out. Drop. Nope, Chronos will not. He is dropped by Arno, and I believe that was a giant grenade in the face of well, who was it? I don't know. It was someone from 1, and they died. So we now got Crumbs, the one-man army, trying to hold off on that graveyard, but the 3-man Axis push, including a Pantherfaust, comes in, and says goodbye and clears that room out. So one now making another push as it will continue here on Village.
Merlinator with a grenade, sending it straight to Mote's face, then gets a panther out the backside from Arno, as subtle as a ton of bricks. One might call that wasted, as the allied side have now respawned up and he doesn't have a charge. He's going to wait with the grenades down in the tavern, launches his way forward. Junkie is going to get eaten alive by both his and Max's grenades, and one soldier sort of getting disgruntled, discombobulated, if you will, as they can't actually get anywhere with a real attack, as Max and maxuh come up with MP40 and grenade frags apiece to clear out that house. Flag still in allied hands, but the allied team completely stuck down in the wine cellar, trying to make their way out to the next stage. Chronos ACP frag dropping maxuh, and now we will have the next assault as Merlinator tosses support fire down. Gonna wait, hope to clear. Oh, all the takedown is Sharky there. Sharky's in trouble. Will George save him? Oh no, it'll be Junkie's support fire that comes across and helps him out. Sharky with a grenade comes in. Max drops Chronos, but that might have just been the only engineer. I can't see if it was. But one soldier may just have the crypt in their hands, and they will now put the engineer in with dynamite yellow on 4 minutes and 43.
Oh. Well, it was easily diffused last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time. Already now, we're going to see Merlinator making his way out and extend forward into closer to that Axis spawn, trying to cut them off. He does manage to take out Sharky. Not sure if there is a revive there. More than likely not after a shower of gibbs. We do have Crumbs set up now at the machine gun, looking into the Axis spawn. It is coming in hard now. He'll put down some medic packs in order to heal himself, rather. And Junkie now making his way from the spawn, going to come in from the back. Not going to drop. He's going to wait for the support fire first. Grenade comes through, and he is annihilated by it. That comes from Edge, and now the Axis has begun to move up on the Allied. Nothing that this one team can do right now, because they are going to come up the ladder. One gets taken down. maxuh takes out another one and gets the revive, so he stops yet another push, and the Allies will have to wait yet another day for that graveyard.
Yeah, they are, and they've not really looked like getting a form of gold away. You know, they had one dynamite diffused and one yellow dynamite that didn't get up. And until they can get themselves up to the next stage, they're nowhere near setting a time. And whatever time they might be able to set now is not going to be good anyway. Junkie support fire blows away kritos. Max gets cut down by the grenade of Merlinator. And here we have reinforcements up the backside. Skitz dropping the Thompson frag in, making his way across towards the crypt. Dynamite yellow. Where is the grenade? And the Panther Faust from Arno. 1-2 down. As maxuh will follow up with an MP40 and a Luger frag coming into Skips and Crumbs. And you know, everyone in the build-up to this match has said it's team play versus aim. Team play got one soldier to that crypt, and aim got Superman out of trouble. Panther Faust and a stunning. Oh, what a team kill grenade from Merlinator. Insta-give grenade sends the engineer that is Chronos right at that crypt with a dynamite in hand. He's straight to hell. And one soldier this time caught out by their own misfortunes.
That is very unfortunate. We now have Merlinator. He has brought up with an additional support member, but he's going to drop himself, and that will leave just one or two of them there for one. They'll now make their next wave in. Chronos and Junkie, hand in hand, engineer up front. Chronos will see the support fire coming in. Junkie is going to move his way out, and I'm not sure if Chronos is going to be able to get that down. Switching on over to him. I'm guessing, yes, we do have the dynamite planted, as Wolf so graciously tells me. And Merlinator watching from up close, trying to take down as many of those axes as they can before getting to the graveyard area. I do believe we might have some exploded dynamite here, Toss, and some support fire will come out to try to assist in that one. And Naro goes down, and he will try to follow up with a few more. Merlinator doing a great job now, and that dynamite should have gone off if it hasn't already. And there it is. Allies have stolen the gold. Toss, do you have a lock on who's got the gold?
I don't. I was looking further forward to see if there's anyone in their way, and there is. Max has just put an FFV down in the southwest courtyard. Crumbs has that gold at the flag. He has 2 seconds to respawn, and now has reinforcements in the shape of skits. And they will make their way through the tavern now. Ammo packs laid in, left, right, and center. I'm advancing up towards Max's position. He will hold off, and Max will now move all the way back to the deepest part of the southwest courtyard, where we have Mote and Max holding off, joined by kritos and a double, and maxuh as well, and a huge crossfire just laying down. Panther Faust coming in from Arno, 1-2 down. Chronos and Skitz blown away. Crumbs is the man with those docks, though, and he is still alive, but he is where exactly? I'm trying to find him. Max is extending himself out of the tavern, and nothing doing just yet, though, for one soldier.
No, not yet. Crumbs still has the the objective. He's got the gold in hand. He did make his way back to the tavern, which was actually a very, very intelligent move considering that the rest of his team was respawning. Now, it looks like they're going to rotate back through the graveyard and through the active spawn. This could be very risky here, TosspoT. They will drop one. No, he's still alive. Yes, Edge does go down. And now they're going to have to walk right into the hands of the enemy and through the axis spawn, excuse me. And he has got assistance in the show of Sharky. So now they can make their way around the corner. They are close, TosspoT. They'll meet up with the rest of their crew. Crumbs now dropping down to the bottom. His opponent out in front just in case there was a bait. They're met up by another member of one, making their way through the hallway. He'll let Junkie go ahead of him because they see some resistance right here. A little bit of damage taken, but they will make their way through. All these members are alive, and I think they'll have no problem making it to the end. Oh, one comes out the very end, down to 9 points out, but he is dropping. Gold does go down. It is recovered, but they will make it to the truck. Very nice. I believe there was 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock, Toss, so just in the nick of time.
What a stunning, stunning cap that was. 9 minutes 55 the clock has been set to, and exactly 5 seconds left for them. You know, it's a risky, risky choice to double all the way back and go through spawn. It's even harder when you run into an axis in the graveyard itself. However, they made it count. The teamwork on the other side of the map cleared the way for them to go, and yet the beautiful dynamic of RTCW that always provides a twist in the tail came in when we passed the south tower and we had 2 axis thorns in the one soldier side. However, they got it done. 9:55, it's not a good time. It's not a good time at all. However, it is a time, and that's better than nothing. And we'll see whether one soldier can defend that for the full almost 10 minutes. And, well, djWHEAT, why don't you take us away? We've got one player left to ready up. It's Skitz. And this one is going to be close.
All right, well, I'm excited to see this one starting. We're still going to wait up, and just a fantastic run, I have to agree with you. At the end, hold on 1 second. I've turned MV all on, and how can I turn it off? Well, I've got it. MV done. Thank you. I just wanted to set that up. So, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and Toss will give you a Wolf TV sync in just a second here. But starting off this time, we have got one on the opposite side. They will be playing the Axis. Can svper do what they need to do and get this cap early on? Some great, great work on the engineers there in the graveyard beforehand. The Axis doing a great job before, and now it is up to svper to see what they can do on the allied side. Crumbs already into the tavern, going to send some grenades out. He is playing the role of the medic, and have not yet seen anyone go into the flag room, the northern courtyard, and so Crumbs will continue to watch out from the side. See some grenades coming in through that door, and it looks like they will be patient. We did have Chronos go down as Crumbs continues to watch out, and in comes some Axis members now. Oh, huge, huge Panzerfaust and MP40 action coming out. The Allies are going to push into the tavern, or excuse me, the Axis are going to push into the tavern, and there's absolutely nothing that the Allies can do at that point. They will stop the Allied from making that first push. I am looking at Skitz, however, and he's real close to the flag, but he has decided not to go for it quite yet. I think he's going to wait for that time. He's back up with him. Oh, I'm an idiot. So, I'm an idiot. So, anyway, take it away. I was still thinking that Skitz was on the Allied side. That will get you nowhere, will it?
Lovely try by merlinator there, pushing forward for the spawn kill. He got a support fire and an MP40 frag all the way forward. That'll just cut up that svper attack. And, well, the most comical part of that previous attack from svper was Arno's Panzerfaust that blew himself away. Interesting duel will unfold between Arno and Junkie. Here's your Wolf TV sync up. I'll give you just one more second to half screen if you need it, but your Wolf TV sync up is any moment away. And here we go. One soldier making their way forward. Merlinator again. He's going to be a real pain in the backside for svper, I feel. But here you go. Wolf TV sync up. 8 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Max is going to land a Thompson frag. Going to push him, give him a clear move to go all the way towards the tavern. And it looks like svper one soldier, sorry, are pushing from the tavern to the southwest courtyard once they have it clean. And now they're going to grab that flag. Kritos has it. And on 7 minutes and 45 seconds, svper are already a long way further than one soldier were.
Yep, they're trying to make their way in quickly, and they have done so. Now it's up to kritos to defend this flag for approximately 7 more seconds, and that's when reinforcement will be reissued. He does see one Axis member come on in, and it looks like a support fire was laid down. He's going to steal away right at the last second, so we will not see an allied spawn in the northwest courtyard. We'll have to wait another 23 seconds. That was a big move there. Nicely played. Support fire, and then a recap right there. Sharky does get dropped by kritos. kritos doing a great job with the defense here, and he really needs an allied member to come in and back him up. The medic will revive one in the corner, and we will see skitz drop down that member of Super. They're going to now just be making their way into the tavern, and it was a nice dodging attempt. But what can the allies do now, Tom?
We have Edge with a Thompson dropping Chronos, making this way towards the flag, and now the support flag getting tossed down by, I believe it was Chronos that time, and Arno will come in with a Thompson fragment though, and Mote will now collect that flag for the allied side. Pushing back from his mischievous position in allied faces is Merlinator, who will go back all the way to the tavern and will actually come in right in the nick of time to help out Arno, who drops skitz. Sorry, the other way around. Now, well, we have the flag, we have ourselves an allied side wanting a dynamite. Well, can they get it? 6:24, they've got plenty of time to get this to get the job done on both sides of the map. However, they need to make a little bit of progression. They need to stop one.soldier right now, who are starting to lock down the cemetery itself. They have 5 reflects in and 2 medics up with the grip. One coming up with 2-3 frags quickly as Sharky will drop maxuh the MP40 to finish that barrage off. 2 self-kills coming from the one side, and the allied team have Edge all the way back, just holding onto that flag. That's the value of the flag in this map, that they are willing to sacrifice one player on most attacks just to hold the flag. But here we go, Super coming back for more.
And we've got Max dropping the support fire before he makes his way into the cemetery. We do see Sharky taken out by Junkie. I believe that was just a revive there. But huge support fire coming back and responding by djmote, and that will drop a lot of the one team back down to that flag position once again. They haven't really made much of a progress into the graveyard yet. We've seen 1 or 2 guys extend himself out and get some damage done on the allied team, but most of those attempts were thwarted with easy heals. We'll have a grenade come out. That sends skitz flying into the crypt, and now he will drop back, heal himself back up, and wait for this entry, this push here by the one team. They will make their way in now. Excuse me, by the Super now coming into the crypt. Do they have an engineer in hand? I do believe, yes, we've got an Aro in the back. He's going to be dropping the pliers down right now, and look at that. We've got the dynamite planted. Can this be fended off? The Axis are really nowhere near the objective, so this could be 4 minutes and 40-some seconds, Toss, the entry into the crypt for this allied team.
Yeah, here we go. One engineer alive. Merlinator blown away by Junkie's grenade. His own teammate sent him sky high. We have Junkie now, who is going to have to pick up a whole lot of frags to amend that. Merlinator was at the defuse point, or very close to it, and Junkie sent him sky high, and that is the 2nd time one.soldier have done that in this game. Crucial team kills at crucial moments, and well, I have to admit I've done one of those against one.soldier in my time, so many might remember that in the Battle of Rotten Tournament sometime. So here we go. Next pass coming out from Junkie. No, not going to happen. Edge's going to pick himself up the MP40, and artillery from Merlinator will rain in, and kritos will be allowed to pick up those documents and take them down into the tavern. You know, this really is an intriguing battle of aim versus team play, because no offense to one.soldier, but that's not where their strength lies. Their strength lies in their unity, and that's how they got the documents home last time. But when Super come up against one, you're going to bet on that Super player to win their duel. And players like Mote, Max, you know, known duelers in Quake 4 and Warsaw, and that's why they're so good. And, who is it as well? Kritos and Max have both shown they're no slouches when it comes to whipping out that SMG. So let's see whether Kritos can take this home.
And we have kritos now making his way into the southern courtyard. He's got 2 or 3 members behind him. He does see some Axis fire from behind, but that will be taken out by Sharky there, picking that back. And that was Max, so out-aimed right there. And so we do have a Panzer coming in. That was by Junkie, and now making his way all the way to the truck. Looks like he's going to hit it all the way home, Toss. And that was almost just, they made it look so easy right there. They really just had no problems getting those documents back to the truck, and it's all thanks to kritos and the teamwork there that we saw from Super.
Yeah, 1-0 up to the Super team, and you know, if we look at it, 2 crucial moments, right, 2 or 3 crucial moments right there for the one.soldier defense. First of all, the team kill grenade on the engineer. But in fact, if we go right before then, Junkie missed a pivotal Panzerfaust shot. He fired the shot just short, and it didn't quite touch the engineer. He was planting at that moment. Then you go to that document run. Junkie's in position with the Panzerfaust. Doesn't take down the man carrying the document. In fact, he'll take the first man out instead. And it could have been a very different game had he landed that Panzerfaust shot. Any one of those two. So maybe the nerves are getting them. Neither Panzerfaust has really exerted. Fight with merlinator going to spawn himself up. We'll follow Junkie, in fact, this time and see whether he can prove me wrong as he makes his way across towards the tavern and the one-soldier side, knowing they are 1-0 down here on Village. They have 2 full rounds of MP Beach to come as well after this full round of Village. And so here we go. Junkie going to hop his way in towards the tavern. Going to be called into action any moment now as the Allied side fly in towards that tavern. maxuh there before any of the Axis team are. Arno with the Panzerfaust misses everything. And there's the Panzerfaust from Junkie. 1-2 down. Mote and Arno. And then kritos will go down to Sharky's MP40. It's a question of whether Max, the Belgian man, can do anything about it. Nothing doing Max on his own now. Nothing at all as one soldier mop up the remains of a not too successful attack by the Super team.
No, not too successful at all. In fact, it's just allowing one to now reset up for the second wave, and if they can fend off a few, they might be in a little bit better luck. Now, they did get that 5-second left cap before, and it was easily taken down. So I'm guessing they're going to shoot for the stars this time, TosspoT, and try to definitely improve on their previous score. Now, we got 10 seconds till reinforcements are dropped back in. 8 minutes and 45 seconds now on the clock. Watching Crumbs from the outside. He's checking things out just outside the tavern, and a nice push here by the Axis team as they have set up a wicked 4-man crossfire. 1 going down, 2 going down. That crossfire completely eats alive this Allied team, and now the revived heals are coming back into play. But this crossfire is too much. 1 does manage to get through. He's instantly taken down, and Max was the one, for only one on the Axis team to be taken down. There is a huge Panzer. It takes out the one Axis in the front, but it's not going to be enough to eliminate the other 3 who were creating this crossfire, and 1 will now expand themselves up. It looks like Junkie looking right outside that door into the courtyard. He's going to check things out. If he sees a bunch of these Allied punks coming down the straightaway, he's going to drop a Panzerfaust on them like it's bombs on your moms. And here it comes right here. Oh! He's devastated with the grenade, and the Panzerfaust is denied. Nicely done.
Even spending too much time with Snoop, Mr. Wheat, as Crumbs comes up with a stunning double grenade, blowing Edge and Arno away. Arno's going to get a revive. He's waiting with the Panzerfaust. If he gets showing, vaporized himself there, and I was going to say he could have taken down his teammates. In fact, they got 3 or 4 players in there. The crew serve MP is just laying down this mag, and Super trying to make their way forward. Nothing doing. They got 3 medics out there, but they're getting nowhere. Kronos is holding them in, and Crumbs is now going to be called into action as the reinforcements come to check with Sharky, and while George, aka Skitz, in comes that Panzerfaust from Junkie anytime soon. As maxuh is ready to rock and roll, and he'll push forward with Junkie having a grenade in his hand. Not going to do it. maxuh's going to wait and hold off. However, Super are, they're really being held off at this point. Oh, stunning double grenade through the fence by merlinator. maxuh and Mote just annihilated. However, one soldier got it right this time around. Last time on this defense, their southwest courtyard position just didn't work out. They didn't work, and they were pushed through by Super so quickly, and they got the flag so early on. This time, they get it right, and we'll see what Super can do, how they can adjust this one up.
Well, we're seeing pretty much the exact same crossfire toss, and you know, what's not broken, do not try to fix, and that's exactly what they're doing. Great grenade coming in by Crumbs there. Doesn't drop an engine down, and we'll see him continue to look through that hole. More grenades coming in, and What did you say? Back at spawn. It looks like Junkie making his way into the spawn. Oh, huge upset here for the Axis team as we had Junkie single-handedly take out. I didn't see 3 people. TosspoT, you saw it before I did. What was going on there?
Well, one soldier team had to divert their defense all the way around because Junkie or merlinator, one of the two of them spotted that they had come through the Axis spawn and doubled it up. They were selling them a dummy, basically. And now Junkie with the one-man powerhouse, Chronos with the Knight will eat alive those final 2 ally players that have made their way all the way down into the wine cellar. And one soldier for the next minute or so will just be a little bit cautious that no one's slipped through the net. And, well, we'll see. I can't find any more super players that got through, but they have broken through the southwest courtyard defense, and they're right at the tavern doorstep now as we follow Max. He's holding off there. The lieutenant is waiting, Edge is there, and the two of them are now going to push forward. Arno has been down, and Gibbed, I believe it was Arno at least. Yes, it was. And the two of them are waiting for backup as Super will now push through the tavern.
And here they go. The initial push does come through. It's Chronos, or it's Kritos to go through first, but Chronos stops him easily in his track. maxuh will drop one, and now they'll make their way in. He does see the head of an Axis soldier there. He will drop it, so there's no chance of revival. And maxuh trying to heal himself does not get it done. I do not believe. No, he did get the flag. We're going to see Chronos coming in through the back, and he stops it with 13 seconds left on reinforcement time. Super looked like they were going to make it through Toss, but they just fell a little short. Really, the Axis team playing this one absolutely perfect, and it's too bad that they were, stopped so short by the Axis team of Super in the previous matchup, because these guys look like a completely different team now.
Yeah, they do. Their defense is really working on every aspect, and when they're called into new situations, when they're having to rotate to defense, and isn't their standard defense, they're really looking good. Man's blows maxuh away, so trying to go through spawn, but the reinforcements have already made it in the shape of Max and Edge, and they're all going to funnel through one by one out in towards this tavern area. However, there's one soldier, quick rotation coming around, and then Sharky that'll get himself straight into the tavern. He's been cut down, and now Super have got an engineer in the tavern as well, in the courtyard as well. They may be able to get forward, but that was Mote who was cut down by Chronos, and Skitz got in on the action as well. And one soldier lives to fight another day. No matter what happens, even if Super get the dynamite down now and take that gold away, their time is going to be far from impressive. So one soldier have done their job, but maxuh looks like he's going to try to be a thorn in their side. What he's doing is he's got caught out in the tavern. So yes, one soldier, a completely different defensive unit this time around, and things really starting to work out for them.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's been working out for them for about the last 6 minutes and 39 seconds now, as they are going to set themselves up back in the courtyard with that wicked crossfire that we had been seeing before. Setting themselves up, I see Sharky watching the front door. We got a medic off to the left, obviously someone on the machine gun, and the grenades are going in. They're going to stop another push here. Here comes 1, 2. One of Edge's grenades does manage to make it out, but it will not matter. One member will go down easily revived, and this Axis team will just continue this up. Honestly, Toss, their defense looks so impeccable. I don't see any reason why they couldn't do this for another 2 minutes and 50 seconds at this point. Super have tried multiple different attempts, and all of them have been unsuccessful. So what possibly could they pull off, or how could they break through? We do see Max going through an alternate route here, but again, one-man army isn't exactly the weapon of choice for these RTCW teams, so Super not looking like they're going to have a very good setup here at all, and in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they did not make their objective.
Well, yeah, I'm confused as to why one soldier looks so terrible on their first defense right now, because now they're looking like a well-oiled machine. Perhaps it was the nerves. I mean, this is a situation, a grand final, a huge final. This is about as big as it gets for RTCW at this moment in time, and perhaps this is a new feat to some of these one soldier players. I'm not too sure. They played in War League's finals, but now, perhaps it took them a few minutes to get inside the game, so to speak. But now they're well inside the game. You're inside the game with TosspoT and djWHEAT, and while this is a true tactical battle, as one soldier put everything down, left, right, and center. They push back forward to the west courtyard. Super have just respawned up. How many have spawned? I count 5, 6 in fact. And so they're nowhere, and they're getting nowhere fast. And we're almost into garbage time right now, because they got 90 seconds to get dynamite and objective away. And I would say we are into garbage time already.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. And in fact, the best thing that they could do right now is just absolutely shut down the faces of Super. If they can do that, at least they're going into the momentum of this next half on the Allied side with a little bit of confidence that, hey, at least we got the cap, even if there was only 5 minutes left on the clock. So one.soldier, they can keep up this style of play. And like you said earlier, Toss, their unity is something that definitely sticks out and is very, very apparent as you watch these guys play. And they just need that also to be utilized over on the Allied side like it was in the initial matchup. Now, the Allies have captured that northwest courtyard. I wasn't there to see that flag cap, but Skitz will set himself down inside the tavern already. Comes down, look at that, pulls the knife out, and goes mano a mano with maxuh. Maxuh does drop him out, but I think these guys know that this is peace out for the rest of this match. And this objective will be saved by the Axis team. Nice work, guys. Protecting that gold. Maybe you'll win the war now.
Well, they have done exactly that, and, well, we'll see. one.soldier didn't set the time last time. 9:55 was what they set. They didn't look too hot in their attack.
Yeah, but you know what? Setting a time is setting a time. I gotta say. They didn't look hot. I think they can improve.
Agreed, and 9 minutes 55 will suffice if they do it again. So, you know, it doesn't matter. They're just going to replicate what they did before, and we'll have a tie game. And I think we really are poised on a knife edge in this match, as Super may have a 1-0 lead, but that's not going to be extended anytime in the next 10 minutes. It could be pulled back. We could go 1-0 into the second map. No matter what happens, I'm more than excited by what's happening here. As Super, well, been pegged back in a way that I don't think they expected to. You know, I think the smart money may, or, you know, the educated guesses may well have gone for a Super victory, but one.soldier have come all the way back into this, I mean, and they're all about this one. They know what they've got to do, and we'll see as we ready up and we'll get this one back underway if they can do it. Your ETTV sync-up is just coming, and, well, we will see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are fight with one.soldier, knowing they've got it all to do. Just set a time, just do your job, take every minute as it comes, and they will level this one up going into beat. And that is the crucial point. Grenade tossed forward by merlinator. That's the worst grenade in the history of RTCW, as he misses the fence. And one.soldier now have to go round the next way. Allies call a pause, and if they ask for a restart, that would be laughable. However,
why? What exactly? Why are they? What is the pause?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're all too busy laughing at merlinator's grenade, because Skitz has a problem. Lost one on comms. 1 minute, please. It would be wrong of me to type, was he laughing at merlinator's grenade, but that's what I want to type. And that's cost them big, actually, because their goal was they were sending 5 or 6 people straight to the tavern. If they landed the grenade, they would have got to the tavern at the same time or faster than their Axis opposition. They didn't, and thus they're stuck, and the Axis team will nearly already be in position. djWHEAT.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Why don't you take us away?
Alright, hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'm sure you'll say something. Alright, hiccup and blocked on merlinator now, and one to you'll say something. Alright, well, I'm blocked on merlinator now, and one, despite that little hiccup and interruption, they are now making their way over with the help of Juncie and all of these other one.soldiers. Oh my god, Panzerfaust coming out huge, and all of a sudden these allied guys who thought they had an easy road to the flag are getting chopped down one by one. Now Crumbs is making his way through the courtyard now, so if they can defend this part off, at least there would be little chance of a super crossfire. Now they haven't quite made it there yet. My guess is they're going to wait for some reinforcement, but there are 2 members here and they've set up their own little mini crossfire. Here comes the 3rd member coming in from behind, and I believe that is their Panzerfaust. So we will see if they can drop one down here on any Axis who might be coming in. 10 seconds still until the next reinforcements. Here comes the tavern rush, and we do see 2 MP40 shots. The medic goes in. He does not get to revive. Juncie will come in from the back, and do believe that he got at least 1 grenade kill, but that was a victory for the Axis team right now, shutting down the Allies as they made in their first official rush into the tavern.
Yeah, double pound fast coming from Arno on the spawn, but Merlinator has made his way all the way straight through. If you think he's going to get to the flag with 9 bullets, he should think again. However, he has held himself off in the tavern. The best he can do right now is be a real thorn in the side, and he didn't even do that. You know, he had an opportunity there to play it smart. He had infiltrated the Axis defense, if you will, and he got himself in. But with 9 bullets, they knew where he was, they knew where he was going to go, and they would always have that locked down. So why he just Rambo'd in, I'm a little bit surprised. However, he is now going to be, we're now going to see a pause request from one soldier, and we do have ourselves the Axis team set up in the west courtyard, just like one soldier did on the last map. And well, we have ourselves a pause, and we don't know quite why. However, one soldier and none too happy. And Chronos has gone 999. So, he's back.
He's back. Alright, well, we're only we're only about 2.5 minutes into this one. So far, the Allies have been shut down pretty hardcore here. It's super wanting to stop that. It does look like Chronos is going in and out. He's phasing in and out of lagness, so, unclear right now whether or not he's got connection issues or he's just alt tabbing.
Alt tabbing in the middle of the final.
Well, you know, maybe they need to work out some elite strat.
Prepare to fight.
So. There we go. Prepare to fight. Toss, take us.
Here we go. I follow Max as he's pushed all the way forward, right up to the south tower for an Axis lieutenant. That's an interesting position to be. He is going to push forward and finish off skitz. And Super really are now going to try to lock this one down. As Merlinator comes in, becomes a frag dropping on, and Max will go down as well. And one soldier are now through. Merlinator mets himself up, grenade in hand. He has 2 Axis players spawning in front of him. Which one's he going to toss that grenade at? Neither. And he misses the 9-10 split. Arno is going to dash himself up into the second position. And Merlinator has this option now of being a real... Arno's just going to take him down like a ton of bricks. However, Merlinator has this option now being the most annoying thing Supermen are ever going to encounter, and getting himself in positions that they can't quite work out. If he can get through Axis spawn so easily, then surely he can, you know, make them rotate their defense around. However, he's not playing quite clever enough for my liking right now, as he's sort of getting himself killed a little bit too easy after overcoming the first and hardest hurdle. However, one soldier have another player that's susceptible to that going down in the cemetery, as Super now pulled back towards the tavern. We have maxuh there. In fact, he is going to make his way straight out that front door, joined by Andrew. And Super have themselves, they have a real problem as Chronos comes up with a stunning double Thompson. Here comes Junkie, Panzerfaust, not going to happen. Grenade blows him away. Chronos gets cut down. Edge will claim the double frag, and now one soldier will get cut down. It's a hat-trick for Edge on the front door, and one soldier aren't getting anywhere fast.
No, they aren't. Now, the only difference really between the last game and what we're seeing now is that Super seems to have this superior defense inside of the tavern. And, you know, rightfully so. There's not, I mean, you could set yourself up at 3 different choke points, I guess, if you wanted to in this matchup. And Super has just chosen an alternate choke point to try to annihilate their opponents with. And so I think this is probably pretty good for them. And, you know, this is almost kind of what we saw over on the one soldier side when they were on this map, just in a different location. So Max is watching this door right now, waiting for that push. Here it comes, in from the side, trying to clear the room. Skitz does get the job done, and now we will have one making their way in. They might have easy access to the tavern, and this might be the reason why you don't want to set up your defense inside the tavern. Now all coming in from the back. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they didn't do it. One Junkie does get the Panzerfaust though, and he will hit the flag, although the reinforcement time is really high right now, 19. So it's up to these guys to now control this flag, control the tavern area. Toss, what is your opinion on that? Now that we have seen Super be run over inside the tavern, is the one strategy for setting up in the southern courtyard the better strategy?
Well, I mean, Super wanted to run a south courtyard defense, but they just couldn't get it done. They got called away to the cemetery. They got their defense split up, and so it's not a case of not trying or not wanting, at least. Now, one soldier pushed their way forward. maxuh stopped them in their tracks. maxuh is going to get denied this time by Junkie, and switch himself up to Lieutenant. Merlinator stunning double grenade blows and djmote away, and gets cut down. Crumbs comes in with a 1, a 2, a 3. Stunning Thompson work by Crumbs. Max, Kritos, and Arno eaten alive before finally Arno takes him out with that Panther Faust. If you can't beat him with your MP40s, you're just going to have to resort to a lame one-man Panther Faust. And Crumbs is going to love every minute of that. 5 Axis players spawn up. One soldier, you should be getting a dynamite down now. Dynamite is yellow. Panther Faust, oh, misses! Hits the box and goes nowhere fast. And the dynamite goes in. Possibly the easiest Panther Faust shot Arno will ever be presented. Has just struck a box. And one soldier merlinator has come up with a double support fire and MP40 frag to seal the deal and put a nail into the coffin of Super. But it's the dynamite in the coffin of Super that is causing the more concern. About 20 seconds left on that before one soldier have 4 minutes to complete the objective, and we will be going into 1-1 on the beach.
And we've got Sharky waiting just outside the Axis spawn right now. 13 seconds left on the Allied reinforcements, and there is the gold. It has been picked up, and someone's got their grubby little hands all over it, wants to take it all the way to the bank. So following Crumbs now, he does have it in his possession. He'll meet back up with a few folks at the flag who will come back in on the reinforcement. Actually, that was Sharky, and now Sharky will stay up front just in case any loose rocket from a Panzerfaust happens to come out and hit him in the noggin. So Crumbs adds a little bit of safety, making their way out now into the courtyard. Do see one Axis member going to make it down the far right side, the way inside. Look for any flankers. We'll put some med packs down just in case. And we did see Max take out Sharky, so all of a sudden Crumb in panics mode will drop back just a tad. Now what will happen here, Crumbs is now all alone, the lone soldier with the docks. 3 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. So even if they don't manage to return it this time, I think they've still got some room to work with. There's the rest of the one team, Toss, and it looks like they have now mounted up the soldiers, and we could see a run to the finish.
Yeah, but the Axis team are coming right behind him. They just picked up the flag from the northwest courtyard, and now he's going to have to make his move. His reinforcements are only going to come from the front now, and he will make his way out into this northwest courtyard, make his way all the way to the far right-hand side. He knows that Max has just eaten 2 of his teammates for breakfast, and Edge is going to come in and drop Crumbs, and they will take that goal back. Very nice work by Super. They sandwiched the one soldier team. They have that flag, and then one soldier going to have to start all over again. They're going to have to push through spawn. They've only got 2 minutes and 30 to go, and Chronos, Edge, my friend, that was a stunning double headshot into Chronos that has just eaten him alive. They have a spawn shot on. It'll be Max that will toss the most annoying support fire that you'll ever see if you play puppets down to right down in, and they will just eat them alive. Grenade, support fire, grenade. Maxuh with a double grenade. It'll be Max's support fire and Mote's MP40. And, well, the move that KH made oh so famous on Village is now being replicated for all to see in its spawn camping glory as they absolutely destroy the one soldier team. And it's going to take them a while to get out of this position because they're henned in and spawn. And while Super may just have done enough.
So this could put Super up 2 now, as man, it's I don't know what to say, Toss. I mean, I was really expecting there's a nice grenade coming out from Edge. He will drop one other before he goes down, but pretty much every second counts now for the Axis team. The more they can keep them on this side of the map, the better off they're going to be. Right now, it's going to be pretty much next to impossible for these guys to snatch up that gold and take it to the bank. And we've got all sorts of Axis activity going around this truck here, where the final objective must be delivered. So with 1 minute left on the clock, TosspoT, I do not see this one happening. And although one really put off a worthy effort, and they did clear this area out. Now no one has the objective right now, right?
Correct. It's,
so even clearing that area out. Okay. So even clearing that area out wasn't going to be too helpful for them, as now Arno will watch from the window and drop down the rain of devastation as 39 seconds remain of absolutely the type of garbage time that, you know, whatever that character from Sesame Street, what is it, Oscar the Grouch, enjoys. This is his favorite time. 26 seconds, the knife comes out, Toss, and now we will be moving on to Beach, your personal favorite. And what sort of predictions do you want to drop on me for Beach?
Well, you can't predict Beach. You have 2 evenly matched teams like this. We're going to go 1-0 out of 2 maps. We've just had a drawn map. You know, we do have 2 very, very skilled beaches. Beach can toss up any type of game you want. You know, it's going to bring out the beauty of aim. It's going to bring out the beauty of team play. It's going to bring out the sniper. And, well, I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you what, we're going to pay some bills here on Inside the Game whilst we hit half-time. And we'll be right back. You're with djWHEAT and TosspoT. 1 soldier 0. Super 1. You're back with Inside the Game, TosspoT and djWHEAT. We have 2 players left to ready up. We're onto beach, and this one could go either way. And, well, very happy to be here to witness this one.
How happy are you?
I'm as happy as I am when I have wheat thins and Diet Coke. That's very happy.
I don't believe it at all.
Well, screw you. My bowl.
My ball.
If you haven't seen the the gallery photo that Red Eye so kindly decided this was a good one to post, you can load his Kovlan gallery from this weekend. And in fact, Red Eye has made the TDM Grand Final available for download. It's on the ITG File Cloud website. Quake 4 TDM is the most boring game type of Quake 4, and of any deathmatch game, ever. It may well be fun in other games, it may well be good, but in Quake 4 it's crap. However, it was simply stunning, and I would recommend you download the VOD that's available. So it's a nice little WinMV file for you, and you should watch that. Here we go, we're going to start this one off.
Excellent.
3, 2, 1. We are fight, and 1 soldier are ready to rock and roll on the Allied side, and there's maxuh with a stunning instant headshot, dropping Chronos down. Sharky answers it up, and merlinator gets struck down by those meteors that strike the middle of the field. Pantherfaust comes in, does absolutely nothing except break the gate on the right-hand side, and we're going to have a plant going in on the seawall breach. Straight away, nice work by 1 soldier.
But what will happen now as we have Super on the Axis side and Allied on the 1 soldier side. Working this from the Axis side, you know, I don't know, Toss, which you prefer. A lot of people like the challenge of making it up the beach. I personally like to be one of these Axis guys dropping bombs. And here we've got the grenades coming out. I do not see any dynamites down whatsoever. But Max does go down. 2 dynamites going to be dropped near the sea door. 1 take is taken out, but we did get 1 of them planted, and that's why you have multiple engineers for exactly that reason. So will we see any defensive engineer push? Not sure yet. Nice grenade coming out of the bunker there. Drops down Junkie to 5 points of health, and he will just wait until he hears that dynamite explode, but we will have a sea door penetration here just briefly, as there is the forward bunker capture, and we do have 1 making their way up the beach.
Yes, we do. 1 soldier, very positive start. Now they have the flag, they're pushing forward, they have a lot of incoming fire there, and I believe they have Arno that they're going to have to deal with in a moment. Here's the Pantherfaust, he's in the upper base, he's poised, he's striking, he's dead. And Crumbs comes in with a Thompson frag from the trenches, nicely down, and Skitz is going to come up with his own Thompson, putting down kritos. A grenade will go up, it won't give the body. Arnos is going to jihad down, he turns it around and falls to his death, but lands that 1 Pantherfaust shot in and gets a respawn right now. That's why he was willing to be so adventurous, shall we say. And here come the super team trying to lock their defenses down. We've had just 2 minutes gone, and 1 soldier are already right in the faces of the Axis defense.
Yes, they are, and we will see 1 now making their way in. Edge just above the staircase now, watching any allies who might come up this back staircase or up the ladder. And I want to switch on over to see what the Axis is doing at this very moment. Here comes support fire raining down just before the reinforcement timer goes off, and 1 will back off. It looks like they might also go through the other side. I'm not sure if the dynamite has been dropped. Yes, it has. So they're going to send actually a 3-3 split. 3 going up through the seawall, the other going from down below. Probably a pretty nice strat, getting these 2, separating the 2 and trying to distract opposite teams. No, I'm not available for a phone call right now, Jason Unholy Carlton. But they will try to go back in. Allies trying to regain that forward bunker. They really need to do so, but Axis keeping the pressure on hard.
Yeah, it's shocking that's in that forward bunker. The Allied side have spawned themselves up on the beach. Kritos and in with the double MP40. Nice grenade coming in as well. maxuh will whip out the Luger frag, eating 1 soldier for breakfast. Skitz will come in, he'll get a revive. Oh no, he won't, but he will get that flag, and one.soldier push on with skitz. We follow him as he will make his way down in towards the lower bunker area, and to start to make his way forward. He's got some kritos to deal with. That is one tasty customer as kritos comes through, and now Arno with the Panzerfaust. one.soldier sending a big arsenal going through the lower bunker area, and they have a Panzerfaust there as well. Chronos is there leading the assault forward. He'll land 2 shots in. The Panzerfaust is going to have to be called into action now. Junkie's about to fire on the top. Boom! 1 down. Maxuh coming forward. No, nothing doing as kritos eats him alive, and the Axis team again reclaim that flag. And you know, it's at times when you're facing an Axis team that are oh so offensive, you know, you do almost have to worry. Worst, awful shot coming in from Honest with the Panzerfaust there, I have to say. However, you do have to worry about that flag a hell of a lot more when you play Super.
Right, absolutely. You can't just be slouching off it and letting it go. And I mean, not to say that it's an easy task or anything, but it's something that's very important for the advancement of the Allies in this map. So we're going to see Crumbs go up the ladder. He takes out one. He will get revived in the back hallway. And good for him. They will avoid the support fire briefly. Oh, but a grenade comes out from Max, and he will get another revive. Crumbs still managing to get his 3rd life in this game. And if you're a cat, you only got about 6 remaining, so be careful. Now dropping down in the corner in the back staircase. He's got the support of at least one other allied member. He will meet up with an Axis with the machine gun. And coming from the back, too. Nice flank by Super, stopping the small one push. But at this point, one just has to push in any way they can, because they really haven't been making much progress through this map.
Yeah, Junkie's got to drop that Panzerfaust. He's doing nothing. He's got to switch it up to a lieutenant to clear some of the upper bunker routes. And, you know, being the art that only a handful of Panzers have ever managed, is that, you know, when it's not your day, or when it's not your time of event, is to switch it up and change it up. And Arno is getting some joy, but Junkie is not. Double small fire being sent in, and someone's been sent sky high. Oh, lovely! Crumbs has been sent all the way up to the top of the netting, but he is down quite instantly as they tracked him all the way through. kritos and Max coming up with MP40 frags and piece down in towards the bunker. There's the double Panzerfaust from Arno. Junkie, one of the men blown away. He needs to switch it up fast, because he is without a frag in a long time. And now Super are going to come forward. Mote with a electrobolt to the face of that final player that was Sharky, and the full bunker has been reclaimed. 2 minutes and 5 on the clock.
And not very much time left. These guys need to get their hands on the document at least once. Now making their way up the beach once again. kritos will drop merlinator right in the middle of the map. They're going to send 2 medics back, and another one goes down. kritos doing a great job here trying to stop the Allies from making it into this point. The Panzer comes out with a misfire. One comes in from Arno, and that one will hit. And once again, oh, Max almost reclaiming that before the spawn, but he doesn't quite get the job done, which means one now has the forward bunker. They are going to drop one back and keep him there. And now this one team will go in for one final attempt. I do not believe it is going to be possible, considering a couple down right there. And TosspoT, would you agree that we're not going to see, unless it would be just a miraculous dock run, you think?
Skitz and Crumbs have got 1 minute and, well, they got 70 seconds basically. Allies have the war documents, and they have 2 players going down the back stairs. It's game on. Oh no, Panzerfaust blowing Crumbs away, but there's more coming. Arno's your job is not done yet. He hides in the war room. They'll know he's there. Skitz is the one that's going to lead the assault forward. Arno whips out the Luger. It's Arno versus Skitz. Luger to Luger. Skitz is going to win it out. Kritos is there. 3 allied medics moving these documents home. Where are they going to go? 47 seconds on the board. They're going to move it into the basement barracks. Merlinator grenade. Dropping Mote. one.soldier funneling up the radio stairs one by one. They have kritos in front of them. They have grenades ready up. They have an Axis team just respawning. Here comes Skitz. Here come the grenades. 2 on 1. Now 2 on 2 as Max is going to come out to the top of the stairs. Chronos Luger frag. He gets it done. 29 seconds left on the board, and we're going to have a time set of 7:29. Is that an applause I hear from you, djWHEAT?
That was an applause. Very, very nicely done there. You know what, Toss, more than anyone, I love my own words, especially when it comes to games. I love being wrong. I love to see, you know, players and teams just reach down as far as they can into those gaming skills that they have and pull out victories, and that is exactly what we saw right there, Toss. I stand corrected here in front of the entire RTCW community. I said that one couldn't get it done, and they got it done. Beautifully done, I might add. And that was a real treat to see.
It was, but unfortunately, in your excitement and in your clapping, I believe you knocked your own microphone, and you're now very, very quiet.
What?
If you wouldn't mind putting it up just a touch. Well, that was a touch. And that was another touch. But he hasn't said anything yet.
Alright, well, it must just be that beautiful program Skype readjusting my sound, so...
Yes, I can fully sympathize with that. If you talk quiet, no one can hear you. Thus, the object of a two-man cast is lost. However, one soldier needed to get that done because they were in an interesting scenario, and they still are, that if Super could beat their time, it's GG. Because that'll make it 2 with just 1 game left. So we are in that intriguing situation that one soldier need to take this and level this game up, which would take us into a decider. How this is going to unfold, we'll see. Arno already up. If one soldier win this, it's 1-1. If Super win this, it's GG. Thanks for playing in the Ownitschcup 2. See you next season.
And what is your prediction on this one? I mean, we saw Super with just an amazing modern defense there. One was able to break through. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are that I think one soldier are going to have a hard time holding against Super, but I think they'll do it. I think they will. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are fight. As we go on with me typing and we typing, and now Andy's going to move forward up towards the wall. We have the seawall door nailed down with fire for effects, but the dynamite is yellow on the breach. It's Max that wants it. Is he going to get it? He's going to hold. He's going to hold. Grenades coming in. Max is going to get it. Dynamite goes down on the seawall breach. Big support fire from Junkie. 1-2. Blown away. But, Junkie on that last map, if we whip up, and, I couldn't find the stats, but Junkie's going to need to whip out a big game in this half.
And we've got the seawall definitely with the dynamite down. One sniper going to go in. Did he? Yes, I think he did drop that engineer going for the defuse. Oh,
dynamite defused.
No, Crumbs did manage to make it over. I thought the sniper off to the right side was able to do it. And look at this. One pushing up on the beach. Very, very ballsy move, and I love it. I mean, it's nice to see these guys get ultra aggressive here. They know what they have to do. They know the job that needs to be done. And now Super once again is going to have to try to drop that dynamite. It is planted. The initial engineer that dropped it did go down, but it was fired back up by Mote. So he's going to now watch that side. The grenades have been raining over the side as well as those fire from that. At the same time, the other engineer making his way over the seawall door. The dynamite is planted. It is armed. Will there be an defensive engineer push? However, we have a sniper now on the case, and I think both of these dynamites will go off. So it took a little bit of time, but they did manage to break through this wall door.
Yes, it is, and we're going to have to put that microphone up, sir, as we now move in through the seawall breach.
All right.
And Merlinator is going to make his way down. Nice try by the Axis team. Refreshing to see people still believing in the dynamite defuse, and they tried to get that one done. As we have 5:27 on the board. We have 2 Super players making their way forward in towards the flag. They cap it, and now the Super team will push on forward. Grenade will separate the 2 of them. Mote will try to make his way forward. Merlinator fires for effect on himself, and Edge will push back. We have a spawn up in the 4 bunker. Right when you need a pound fell, get nothing. Oh, there you do. Arno takes down his 2 teammates and himself, but we have ourselves a respawn, so thus it's not all too bad. The Axis team not really riling the allies on the respawn that they should be, and they've all the 2 support fires have just completely bypassed everyone. Max will just skip in. We're gonna have 3 players in through the seawall breach, and what's going on? djWHEAT got there. There's Merlinator and Sharky rack up MP40 frags. He skitz comes in with a double, and there is Sharky as well. Super have themselves 5-point frags and the flag reclaim. Nice work there by one soldier, pushing forward. Gotta get that flag at a time like this. It's all crucial in terms of getting time on the board, and that's all one soldier needs. 4:25 left on the board. They want to hold this flag as long as possible. Super have capped it, and now let's see if we can rejoin. Marcus djWHEAT, that's great.
Hello.
You're very, very quiet now.
Okay. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, so loud. And
Avoid dancing targets.
Now I just can't hear you over game sounds. So,
okay, I will adjust. You keep going.
here we go. Super trying to make their way up into the upper base. We have Mote funneling through. Chronos and maxuh Mote are going to eat alive that final defense on the top of those stairs. And Super are moving through the one-soldier defense like it wasn't connected to the server. Mote moving down the back stairs. He's going to hop his way in towards the basement, or is he going to go? Yes, he is. They're going to go down towards that basement. Crumbs with a double MP40 kill is going to get in on the action. But the Axis team really lost their stand. What's happening stuff is Crumbs is trying to get in on it, but Angie's going to move in. He's going to tinker revive up Mote. They'll buy the Axis team a few seconds, and they're going to need it with a stunning grenade from Kritos, blowing away Junkie, Chronos, and Sharky. A hat-trick, and Kritos is going to make it 4. He wants the ace. He's got skitz down for the 4th, and there's Crumbs equalizing up with another hat-trick grenade. Kritos, djmote, Max showed exactly how it's done, and now the grenade's coming back. Merlinator down Max, and here we go. Documents moving with it. Merlinator 1 with the MP40. They're on the radio stairs. Allied side move. Allied side take it. Oh, and Super win the Ownitschcup 2 with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left on the board. And wow, Kritos, take a bow, my son.
That was quite impressive, TosspoT.
It was phenomenal, and your microphone is perfect now.
Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what happened there. I apologize. Right in the thickest things, too. And so that was a quick little run there. I thought after they were down, went through the seawall and were down below, just that Axis spawn inside, that they were going to have a really good chance. It looked like they had like 4 minutes left on the clock, and to even try to go for that capture, and it looked like that was going to be it. So now we are switching sides, and excuse me, no, now we're staying on the exact same side. And gosh, I'd love to see a repeat, and especially considering that my mic was screwed.
You suck.
Prepare to fight.
Hello?
Yeah, I was just saying you suck. That's all.
Okay. Great. Great.
Why do you think
Everything you say is word.
Fight.
We're inside this game, Toss. Are you going to take us away?
I'm guessing you can't hear me or something. Anyway, we're going to go forward with one soldier pushing forward, just trying to get aggressive on the seawall breach. They have 3 or 4 players on the other side of the snipers exchanging shots, and Super are going to push forward, waiting on the double back and say la vie on the seawall breach. They're going to boost it. In fact, there's going to be Mote that gets sent over. He's going to get eaten alive, and they will get that dynamite down on the door, but not the wall, and they'll double back and try and get that job done. Wheat, are you with us? Can you take us away?
Yes, I can. Currently, we've got Max dropping the other dynamite near the seawall door. There will be 2 dynamites actually go down as sort of a backup plan B, and that's exactly what they got going on right there. Is now they have got both dynamites out and down and armed and ready to explode. The seawall has been breached. We're going to have some grenades going into that forward bunker right there, and the initial push will go in. We will see a lot of Axis action here as the healer, excuse me, the medic cannot even get to the corpses, and it was taken out with the grenade, and so the allies will make their way in there, and I think now they were pushed back, but the medic could not get past his own peoples, and because of that, they were stopped short. The allies did get in, but then they were shut down once again. So allies will take this forward bunker again, and we'll see them make a push towards those docks.
Yes, it has. Here we go. Grenade from Junkie sends Mote away. Crumbs coming in with the MT40. There will be a support fire just launched out, and that'll clear out those Axis players. Let's see whether one soldier can rise with the power of the devil on 666 and claim themselves one final round, one piece of dignity, because they have been in this game. They have been a real competitor, and they're going to try to hold off this Super team to just get themselves, well, pride on the ball, because I think 2-1 is a fair reflection of this game. So we'll see. One soldier locking down the upper base. Edge is going to try and make his way up there. They've got 2 players just stuck in the trenches as well. Super Max is just going to get caught back, and Sharky is going to hold off on the top level, and one soldier have this base on lockdown for the time being. However, well, Super, where are they, is the question that I'm asking. Oh, there are three people inside of the upper base.
Yeah.
And, they've got 4 people just about to make the move. Can one soldier hold them in?
Well, I don't know. So far, we are seeing a lot of fire coming from the entrance to the back stairs, and oh, nice job there. One, Sharky, Skitz, and Chronos all picking up frags of their own. That will stop all the allies from coming in, and Arno makes another jump in. It looks like they might actually break through here. They're going to push up now, and Crumbs will not drop Arno. He will make his way through, and then he is stopped once again. And so I do believe that is all access accounted for. They'll have to wait another day. Do we have one inside? I think we might have one inside. Didn't seem to make it in, but what about from the back? I'm flipping through here. It looks like they're all trying to go through the back stairs, the long way, and Arno now, yep, no one, I didn't see anyone from the back, Toss. So Allies just continuing their push here on the docks.
Yeah, Allies not getting anywhere fast thus far. They respawn up. They got 3 or 4 people in the trenches now making their push out the long route out towards the Axis barracks, and they will spawn up there. Merlinator gets their head bitten off by Edge. Edge eats heads for breakfast, and Max is coming forward with a Thompson, and now we have got Edge going to lead the assault forward. The Head Eater, the Man Eater, taking on one of the Axis transmitter room, and now they're going to push forward into the top of the stairs, and Chronos and crumbs and sharky will eat them one by one. Kind of after Arno eats up one, but Junkie's double support fire. It's Arno and Max are alive, and one soldier have themselves that upper base secured, locked, and ready for action one more time as Mote will save the flag for the Super team.
One doing a great job so far. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on that round clock, and will there be a shutout here? We saw Super with a nice little push and rush last game, and it was successful. This time, instead of sending everyone to the back stairs, they will send some through the Axis spawn. There's one waiting for him, and it will be Super who does manage to drop that guy down. Now they'll make their way in through the back and do those back stairs. They're going to wait for the rest of their allies to make it here, and they will have one guy come in. He's dropped down. There will be a revive, and Max, Edge, and two additional ally members now making their way in. Huge grenade coming out. There's a revive. No, there's not a revive. Cut down by that crossfire. Here comes the revive by the second medic coming through, and they will make their way across, and they will make it inside Toss. So here is finally the first chance at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. There's an Axis on the stairs. It is Sharky, and Sharky is eliminated. A revive happens, and we now have 3. Revive there several times, and now we have Edge making his way in.
Chronos is going to get called into action. Chronos gets cut down from above. The documents are down on the stairs because Chronos fragged eggs, and here will go Max. Max makes his way all the way back, and now we'll go straight into the radio room, gets the docks done, and somehow that idle Quake 4 star got the call. He was in the ducks going to the war room. He suddenly reversed it around, went all behind.
So when the Axis, I don't know, I believe it was Ed. Thank you for clearing that up.
No problem, brother.
Take us away.
Here we go. Brother. We have double Pantherfaust coming in from Arno, and Super are racking up frags off the frags here. Edge with an MP40 that destroys Chronos, and the Axis team very aggressive. Edge will come in with another MP40. Switch to Engineer as well. Dynamite has gone in on the seawall breach. I wonder whether we'll see Cheeky try to defuse. No, he's self-killed out, but here he goes. Mote is an Engineer, and oh dear, Super might want to go for the embarrassment defuse here. They're going to try it. There's a grenade tossed down. Very nicely done by Crumbs there. Fully timed grenade, and now Super Mote is going to get called into action. Arno with another double Pantherfaust. and we said at the start of the game we're going to have a duel of Panzerfaust, and Arno has one out hand over juncie, who just has not had the game we would have hoped him to have after what we saw in the last game we casted of his. However, one soldier has himself one entry point. We're going to need to get that second one.
Yes, and they're working on it very hard. There is going to be a sniper set up in the corner. The Panzerfaust will come out, and he's just waiting for that right shot. There it is. He does manage to take out at least merlinator, or one of them. And we will see lots of support fire being dropped down in the central area. But this insertion so far has been pretty weak here by the super team. Here comes the sea-wall door dynamite. It will finally get armed and planted down. However, we'll see we'll see Chronos killed by svper, and they're going to go for the defuse on that thing. They will disarm that dynamite at the sea door. So the sea-wall is their only entrance into the base right now, and that is a huge choke point that the Axis is just begging the Allies to come through at this point in time.
Yep, and Crumbs says should have gone to Specsavers, and he's saying that to Skitz, because Skitz tossed a grenade. He was at that seawall door, he saw the Axis engineer defusing, and he threw his grenade over the seawall breach, not even at the engineer, and well, Skitz should have got himself to Specsavers. Buy one, get one free on designer lenses. You can go and get them now. That's where DJs can shop. One soldier are making their way forward, with Crumbs making his way down past the murder hole. Skitz will just hop over that grenade and get himself right in the thick of things, because one soldier know they 3 minutes and 20 seconds of RTCW time left. The Axis spawn on top of one soldier at the murder hole, and they're getting nowhere fast, and svper will lock this one down as we move on to stage 2.
Stage 2 now in full effect, and svper watching and setting up pretty much the same crossfire as we saw in the previous game. Here's a 5-man spawn, 6-man spawn from the entire one team. That's the forward bunker. Finally, the seawall has been breached. Nice work, nice work. There's a huge panzer call by Arno, and Sharky dropped down. And gosh, it's really not looking too hot for the one soldier team, just like you said.
Well, Skitz is down the back stairs.
Just outperforming him, right?
Well, Skitz is down the back stairs. In fact, Thompson down Max, who had a grenade in hand. Triple self-kill coming in, so he's done it right on Axis respawn time. And he will soon be met up by some very, very angry frogs. And it will be Arno that leads the assault forward. He's one behind him, that is Mote. Arno has the Panzerfaust, then the whips out the tactical nuke. And peace indeed.
And he only had 29 bullets to his name, so I didn't think he was going to make it very far anyway. But here we go.
Oh!
Down. There, svper is eliminated, and that was juncie who got that one. There's a nice grenade. Medic comes in and revives 2. And so now we will leave it up to svper. They're making their way in. The Allies are definitely inserting themselves further and further. And there is the document. It is not crumbs. It is not skitz. It is...
Get out of there,
well, I don't want to look at my scoreboard. I just want to find it. Damn it, where are they?
Anyway, they're in the basement. They're in the basement. Juncie gets it after a 5, and he just got the hell out of that. Whips out the Panzerfaust, blows himself away. Documents down, picked up by Sharky. An excellent piece of jihad work there. He's obviously been talking to the Taliban as he whips out the, takes down the enemy, leaves the documents for his teammates, and Sharky's on the bottom of those radio stairs. He's got 2 above him. Here goes Sharky. He waits. He's going to get caught down, and he's going to get grenaded by Arnie. Nicely done. Nicely done. And one soldier have to try again.
That was devastating. Max will now extend himself out from the document to the back stairs and try to stop at this choke point. Here comes one member. It is Chronos. Chronos makes it in successfully. He'll drop a grenade to give that body and will make his way into the war room now. He's going to jump over the railing, picks up the documents, and now there'll be 2 men and 55 seconds on the clock. Going to instantly go for the back stairs and the quick rush into the radio room, met up by one Axis member. The documents are returned, and we do see the forward bunker taken over. The knives come out, and that could be at 42 seconds remaining. I do believe Allies got that at the last second, but then Axis reclaims. And look at that already. I think one realizes that that could be it for them, as they will be running all the way back from the beach toss, and I think that is going to be a win for svper.
Yes, it is. svper are going to take this game 3-0. There's thick things, you know, I said at the start of this match, maybe 2-1 was the fair result. I think maybe 3-0 is the fair result, because svper had been that damn svper. I think Mote summed up the difference between the teams there just moments ago. He's whipped out both players in the basement with, Electrovolt, you name it, he had it, the Warsaw hotshot that you saw beat Vu just last week, who incidentally wants a rematch. However, it is a stunning performance, and the Supermen from Belgium and France are your Ownitschcup 2 Grand Champions. I want to say straight off a big thank you to MC and Def, who have put on a show
About
for
10
us here.
minutes.
And they have said, you know what? RTCW is still the best game out there. No one will touch it. No one will ever come close.
What about maybe RTCW 2 will touch it?
Well, hopefully.
Maybe ET Quake Wars will.
I played it. It didn't.
You're a real bastard, you know that?
Yeah.
You're just buzz killing all over the place. Dude, that was a great game, Toss. Thanks for having me on the program. Thanks to all the RTCW guys who put up with my terrible broadcasting and are like, yeah, you're not that bad. I know you're just saying that to be nice, but I appreciate it. Great job to all the teams. Saw some good stuff there. And again, Toss, I look forward to the next opportunity where we can cast another Return to Castle Wolfenstein game together.
Indeed. You've been with Inside the Game, TosspoT and djWHEAT. We say good night. And we will play you out with some... I have no idea what I'm going to play you out with. We're going to play you out with some Lunatic Calm and leave you far behind. Good night.